Good evening and welcome to Poland Daily, the first English news program in Poland. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. The Polish-American community in Jersey City has succeeded in stopping the city mayor's plan to move the Katyn Memorial from the waterfront. The monument will still be relocated, but no further than 60 meters. The Katyn Memorial commemorates the 22,000 Poles murdered by the Soviets in the 1940 Katyn massacre.
Telewizja Republika called the Polish Consul General in New York, Maciej Gołubiewski, to get his take on the agreement. Yesterday's agreement with the mayor is a success, since it was at first difficult to initiate a dialogue with the mayor. I can reveal that there were plans on moving the monument to a completely different location or to put it in storage while looking for a new location. The mayor of Jersey City, Stephen Fulop, is planning to build a park where the memorial is currently standing. The people responsible for the new park argued that the Katyn Memorial should be moved since they think that it's gruesome and that it's politically incorrect to portray Russians as backstabbers. We will have to wait and see whether similar arguments will be made about the monument in the future.
The works on Vistula Spit will start this year. The construction of the canal will be strategic and profitable for Poland. A planned canal across Poland's northern Vistula Spit will open northeast Poland to global navigation. The new waterway will connect Gdańsk Bay and the Vistula Lagoon, now divided by the Vistula Spit.
The canal will give the Vistula Lagoon, located in the city of Elbląg, full access to maritime navigation by reducing the water connection between it and the northern Baltic coast by 90 kilometers. Elbląg is the only city in the world where a standing harbour with a Schengen-adapted passenger terminal has no sea access. The canal project is eagerly awaited by the local population, who see it as a chance for development for the region and the whole country. The canal will improve passage from Gdańsk Bay to the Vistula Lagoon, now possible only via the Russian-controlled Baltic Strait. Right now, the Polish border guard vessels have to elicit permission from Russia to enter the lagoon to traverse its own territorial waters. The canal will also be a tourist attraction and a welcome development for German and Scandinavian sailors, who now need a Russian visa to enter the Vistula Lagoon. The canal is to be 1.3 kilometers long and 5 meters deep to accommodate seagoing ships. The project is to launch this year. Its completion is planned in 2022. The overall cost is estimated at approximately 204 million euros. The Elbląg port is the Vistula Lagoon's largest and EU's nearest port to handle transport with Kaliningrad and Baltijsk. So far, the only route connecting it with the Baltic Sea has been the Russian Strait of Baltijsk, which, due to procedural requirements, prevents unrestrained marine traffic and has at many occasions caused problems for both leisure and trade activities. The Minister of Maritime and Inland Navigation, Marek Grubarczyk, said that in the middle of this month, the full documentation will be ready. We are preparing this project wisely and well, so that arguments such as the investment is non-ecological and consistent with EU law are simply unfounded.
The supporters of the Civic Platform Party protested against the rule of law and justice currently in office. Along with the protesters are those in support of the European Union's role within Polish politics. The march began at the De Gaulle Square, going through the street of Warsaw all the way to the Castle Square. The protesters spoke up about the allegedly endangered freedom and democracy in the country.
We must be a European country.
But we are still in Europe.
Yes, but our government is trying to lead us out of the European Union. It's not that there is no democracy, it's that it is being compromised. It is important to look into the future, to know that there is foundation of what constitutes for the normality of our identity and pride. Freedom is an extraordinary value which needs to be protected. Free Poland, no more fascism. Some famous Polish people also attended the march. Let the law always be law and justice be justice. However, the star of the march was Andrzej Rzepliński, former president of the Constitutional Tribunal. You don't need a professor to conclude that we are marching towards entirely different tribes.
obcych sobie plemion.
Stagings making fun of the government were being presented along the route of the march. The March for Freedom ended with concerts of Lechianerka as well as Polish bands Wudelsi, Kobranocka and Dog's Head.
Poland has in recent years gained foothold on regional leadership in Central Eastern Europe. The meeting yesterday in Greece involving the chief of Polish diplomacy and the foreign affairs ministers of the Visegrad Group, as well as the Western Balkan states, has further cemented Poland's role in the region.
The Polish minister Jacek Czaputowicz stated to the foreign diplomats of the country's support of the European Union enlargement policy and stressed the importance of the role Poland plays in the strengthening of European security. Held on the Greek initiative on 11th of May, the regional meeting brought together top diplomats from the Western Balkan countries, the Visegrad Group and such countries of the region as Croatia, Slovenia, Bulgaria, Romania and Cyprus. The Polish diplomat stated that the support and presence of Poland within the Western Balkan states is what's preventing the vacuum to be filled by other players threatening to invite unpredictability to the security and stability of the continent. He welcomed the prominent place of enlargement policy on the European agenda, stressing that a strong and efficient union is the common interest of Poland as well as the union members in the face of globalization and emerging threats and conflicts. Fragmentation and internal divisions cannot be afforded. The ministers discussed energy security and the future of Europe, including enlargement of the European Union. The presence of the Polish foreign minister is testament to the importance Poland attaches to relations with the countries of Central Eastern Europe, both those already in the EU and those aspiring to join the community.
That's it for today. See you next time on Poland Daily.